We use the air conditioner in our car every summer to keep the car cool. But do we use it in winter? This video is going to be a discussion on why we should think about using our car's air conditioner in wintertime, the benefits for our air conditioning system, for general driving safety, and the benefits that we get from using the air conditioner. Most car air conditioners work quite happily in winter, at least until the temperature reaches a certain level. Some air conditioning systems shut off when the temperature differential is too low for the compressor to actually work and give a benefit of cooling inside the car. But one of the big problems we have in winter is that the windscreen and the windows get misted up, particularly if we're in and out of the car and it's been raining. The rain just seeps off our coat into the car seats and then into the atmosphere of the car, where it condenses on the car windows. The air conditioner actually sucks that moisture out of the air. It dries the air for us. So that's a benefit that we will get in wintertime of using our air conditioner system. Air conditioning systems in the main rely on circulation of a refrigerant. They have a compressor to compress the refrigerant. And the system relies really on a system of seals and connections to just keep the gas that's used inside the system inside. If these seals dry out, or if the compressor is not run repeatedly, that can lead to the seals drying out. It can lead to degradation of the compressor itself. It may start to seize up a little bit, and then when it finally kicks into action, it's doing a little bit more damage. There's more wear and tear inside the compressor going on when it first starts. And if we only use it in the summer, that's a long period of time, about 6 months in most countries, where we're not going to be using the air conditioning compressor. And then as soon as summer comes, we find the air conditioning has failed. The gas has escaped because the seals have dried out, or the air conditioning compressor unit itself is starting to fail or make a noise or not working as effectively as it could. And that's something we could have mitigated or avoided just by running our air conditioner through the winter time. Often when we switch the vents on in the car, we get a damp smell or a musty smell, and that's often caused by damp sitting inside the air conditioning pipes, the filter and the evaporator, all these components hidden away inside the dashboard. And just running the air conditioning unit will push that stale, cold, mouldy air through and will help to keep the system fresher for longer. The longer we leave it in that state, the worse it's going to get. If there's bacteria in there, it's going to breed and multiply, whereas if there's fresh air coming in, that can go some way to reducing the ability of bacteria to colonize the air conditioning system. Your car will actually feel warmer more quickly. If the air inside the car is drier, it will have a placebo effect of making the occupants feel warmer. They will certainly feel more comfortable. Damp air tends to make us feel a lot colder, and just running the air conditioner to clean the moisture out of the air will make the overall environment inside the car feel much fresher. And if we are going on a long drive, it's beneficial really to keep that atmosphere in the car as conducive to concentration as possible. Many people worry about fuel consumption. That's only usually a problem if there's a big temperature differential and the air conditioning compressor is working really hard all the time, particularly if we cranked it down to the very lowest setting. If we use the recirculate option judiciously and we set the temperature to a reasonable level, the air conditioning system is not working as hard as it otherwise would. I often get people commenting that the air conditioning system is always working at maximum and it blends a little bit of warm air to bring the temperature down. Now, modern air conditioning systems are not that crude. There is a lot more going on in your modern air conditioning system. It'll basically cool a matrix the air passes through, and it will pulse on and off to maintain an ideal temperature on that heat exchange matrix. You'll actually find on most cars that running the rear screen heater actually uses more electrical power and puts a bigger drain on the car than just using the air conditioner itself. I hope you found this video useful. Please boot the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. That helps us to get out there, and I've lined up this video and this playlist that you should find really interesting. Thanks for watching. See you in these next videos.